Hey Fragcom, are you excited to hear all about the brand new 2020 releases by MFK, the Cologne Forte line? Well, stick around. I'm here to tell you all about Aqua Universalis Cologne Forte. Here we go. Alright, welcome to my channel, Kristen Rocks Frags. My name is Kristen, and it is time to talk fragrances. If this is your first time checking out my channel, please be sure to like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe. So I've been really excited to get my hands on the Cologne Forte collection. My husband actually surprised me with the Aqua Universalis Cologne Forte, so I'm really excited to tell you all about it. I think the next one I'm looking to try is the Celestia, that pretty blue bottle that they have, and it looks gorgeous. So I actually have samples of these that I tried first. So I have tried them all, but I haven't really given the other two a full wearing like this one. This one I really fell in love with right away. So let me get into some of the info about this guy. So as I said, this is a 2021 release. It is an EDP, Eau de Parfum concentration, and of course Maison Kurkdjian is the nose behind these fragrances. And the price is a little bit confusing. So if you go to Saks Fifth Avenue, it retails for $235. It's a 2.4 ounce. But if you go directly to the MFK website, their prices are in euros, so I converted them, and it's actually less there, so it might be worth paying the website directly, buying them directly through the website, because on his website, the 2.4 ounce retails for only $187, and then he has a 1.2 ounce also that retails for around $111 around there. So definitely something to think about. So let me show you the bottle. Really cool, classy bottle. The bottle looks somewhat similar to the Universalis Forte, but as you can see, they're definitely different. This guy's clear, and he has that really cool, clear kind of boxy looking glass kind of cap. And then of course this has that white label with that cool metallic silver cap. But anyway, so it is a light plastic cap, but it looks cool. It looks like glass. And then you have your information on the bottom, of course, your size and concentration and such. So I don't have the box. I had it somewhere. That's what happens when you have too many fragrances. You start to lose the boxes. Honestly, I kind of want to just blow up the boxes because it just builds and builds. So I already have 2 storage bins full of boxes, and I'm probably gonna have to get a third. It's bad. That's the one part. I love the bottles, but I hate the pile of boxes. But anyway, so I don't know where the box went, so I'll put up a picture to show you what the box looks like. So let me get into the notes for you guys. The notes were kind of tough to find. So Fragrantica, they had a different note breakdown than MFK's website, but even his website doesn't give like the full, just straight out breakdown. So I ended up going to Saks Fifth Avenue, and I ended up picking them out there. So there isn't really a top, heart, or base lineup, but it just kind of goes through the notes that are in there. So I'll read them out to you. So we have bergamot from Calabria, citron from Sicily, white flower bouquet, absolute rose from Morocco, absolute of jasmine from Egypt, and then you have a light and musky wood. So let's give them a spray. Nice spray. It's like one of those sprays where you can control the spray. So at the top, it comes out, you know, you get a lot of bergamot at the top, and it's very bright and citrusy. But quickly it does get, you do start to get some florals, the white florals, just like this guy. To be honest, I don't notice the rose too much. Like, it's there, but I'm honestly not a huge rose fan. So I'm kind of glad it's not really prominent, but you can see that it's there, but it's not overtaking the breakdown. But as it dries down, it gets kind of heady and sharp and metallic. And I find this very crisp and metallic. It definitely has a metallic sharpness. So like after a minute or so of the wear, it can come off like a little bit harsh at first. But for some reason, like, there's something addicting about that. I don't know why. For some reason, I kind of like that. So I'm not sure where that's coming from. Like, I almost get like a somewhat green element or something, like a bitterness to it. If I wasn't looking at the note breakdown, I would have thought maybe there would be some kind of juniper berry or something to give it like kind of like that puckery, bitter kind of vibe, that metallic feel to it. But clearly there, at least not in the breakdown, it's not saying, but there is something almost kind of like sharp. I don't know if it's the jasmine is the way it's blended. It definitely does have this sharpness to it. So I definitely find it different from the Universalis Forte. So they're definitely not redundant. It's crazy how different they are. Like they don't really smell like the same fragrance. So I guess that can be a good or a bad thing. If you were kind of hoping maybe it would build off of more of this DNA, you might, you know, I don't expect it to smell like a heavier version of this. It definitely does its own thing. This is one I'd recommend sampling because it, like I said, it can be a little bit harsh. You have to really like sharp kind of metallic fragrances to appreciate this one. I don't know if this is one that will be a crowd pleaser. For some reason I find it kind of addicting. I don't know, like I can't help but like it. I kind of had low expectations because this one is just so good, you know. I was like, I don't know if anything will beat this, you know. And I don't know if I'd say this beats it. I think it's something kind of different. I think of the Universalises, I think the Forte is still the best one. I think this is the most crowd pleasing for sure. And you know, this is a lot smoother, and this kind of has that clean laundry feel. This still kind of has a clean laundry feel, but like I said, it's like sharp, and it has this big, bold feel to it. Like I did 5 sprays today, and I don't think I could do any more. Like in the opening, it's very big and bold for a fresh scent. For an EDP, like it just it has a very bold, kind of dense feel to it, especially for a freshie. It doesn't have that kind of light, airy vibe like maybe you would expect. So this definitely has some punch to it. So I think even like in the spring, this could work too. Maybe when it's just a bit cooler, because I think it will cut. But I really like this one. I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it. I tried a sample of all of them, and for some reason I just kind of kept going back to this one because there's something really addicting about it. For some reason I like sharp and metallic fragrances. I don't know, I like Gentle Fluidity. That's one of my favorites by MFK. I'll have to review that next. That's a good one. But it's almost kind of like they don't smell the same, but it kind of has that sharp kind of puckery feel to it that has. So if you like that one, you might, you know, I would definitely recommend sampling this one. I don't know if this is a blind buy one. I don't know if I would do that with this one. But I think this is definitely worth trying if you like Gentle Fluidity Silver. Let me clarify there. So like I said, season-wise, spring and summer are best. And compliment-wise, like I said, I don't know if this would be a huge compliment getter because this might be a little harsh for some people. especially when you first spray it on. Like once this calms down after maybe like an hour or so, it's, you know, it's still there, but it's not in your face. Like this definitely projects pretty big for the first half hour to an hour. And then I'd say the overall longevity is around 6 hours. This wasn't like one that lasts all day, but you know, it's pretty decent longevity. But why it is there, I think it does push off your skin at a decent amount, especially like I said, from the top. It's, you know, from the beginning, it's pretty big. So yeah, I think this is definitely worth trying. So yeah, and if you own this, you know, if you own the Aqua Universalis Forte, don't worry about them being redundant. These are pretty different from each other, and occasion-wise, now that's kind of a tough one. I think this almost makes me think of, I think this makes me think more of like an office professional setting, but I would control the sprays on this one, so maybe like 2 sprays or something, because it definitely has that crisp, clean feel. You know, like I love Platinum Egoist by Chanel. Like they don't smell the same, but it has that kind of bold, crisp, kind of sharp, business-like kind of feel. Like this makes me think of a handsome gentleman in a, maybe like in a gray suit with a white button down, you know, a CEO, I don't know. Oh, wrong one, sorry, this guy. But then this one kind of makes me think of kind of like a wispy, like a beautiful, like this comes off a little bit more feminine to me. This one comes off much more masculine. So maybe that's a better way to differentiate them. So this, like I love to wear this, like if I wear a dress or something, you know, and I kind of go more like wispy or romantic date, something like that, you know. But this is kind of more business-like, I think, you know, when you want to put yourself out there as, you know, well put together, professional, that kind of thing. So like I don't really see this being a date scent. Like I wouldn't say that I find this sexy per se, but this does make me think of someone very chic, modern, and well put together. So if you're looking for something like that, this might be something to try. So yeah, that's my my review on Aqua Universalis Cologne Forte. Say that 5 times fast. Have you tried anything from the Cologne Forte line? What are your thoughts on them? Do you like it, love it, or hate it? Definitely let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to use my coupon code on your checkout at perfume.com. I'll put the link below. But my coupon code is KRF15 and you will get 15% off your purchase. So definitely make good use of that. So, you know, thank you so much for joining me. It's always great to see you all. And I hope you have a wonderful day smelling good.